Hi. So my name is Kathleen. I usually go by Kat, but I don't care what you call me, so why not? So a little bit about myself and this whole YouTube channel now. So I've had a YouTube account since sixth grade. I've never done any videos on it. I didn't really care about that stuff because it's like little 12-year-old self, you're like, I'm scared to do this, guys. I don't want to. Then I didn't have the proper stuff for that. So, who cares? But, so, essentially, I'm just going to explain a little bit about myself. So, I recently graduated from South Albany High School, hence the shirt. But, so I've never done a YouTube video except for that one that I did back in seventh grade for that group project that we did. So I'm like, who cares? They're like, hey, you can post it on YouTube. I don't care. So I did that because why not? But so originally I'm from Vancouver, Washington. I so around the age of 14, I ended up moving to Idaho and living there for a couple of years. And when I was 16, I ended up moving in with my dad um, in Philomath, Oregon. And I ended up going to Philomath High School there. And that would have been my second high school at that point. And I ended up actually liking it there. Um, but then later around my junior year of high school, like halfway through, I ended up moving to Albany. And I started going to South Albany High School because, hey, new town, you can get to know the people there too, so you can go to school there, right? Right. So I went to school there, and that's where I met my amazing friends and my ex, who's a really, 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 really nice person. Like, okay, so yes, all my friends are friends with my ex, but whenever he's around and everything, at first, I tried being nice to him because I'm also friends with his sister. And she's a really cool person as well. But he ended up being cold towards me every time I ended up talking to him and trying to be nice to him. Like I'd see him and I'd say hi and he'd be cold towards me. It took a while for, his coldness towards me to end up me being, all bitter towards him. Literally, I confronted him like, hey, can we at least try to be nice to each other around your sister? Because I'm still friends with her. And even though I'm probably not going to be around here that long anymore, we should still try to be nice to each other. And eventually it got to the point where I ended up moving away from him and my dad because I was in a very toxic environment before I moved in with my sister. And I'm really glad that I did move in with my sister because my sister is amazing. I don't know how she does it, but she's an amazing person. She's an amazing mom. She two kids and a third on the way and two dogs, and I just love her to bits and pieces. But you know, I I'm not bitter about I'm not bitter about my ex. I'm necessarily not that bitter at all about him. He's he's a really nice person. Don't take me wrong, but when he did, you know, show up at the high school one time to, you know, stop by and, pay his fees, um, all of our friends were like, oh, hey, it's him, and literally I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know who to hang out with. I decided to, isolate myself, and it wasn't really that great because all my friends all think of him as that one person that's really nice, and until I actually explained it to one of my friends, I'm like, yeah, he's your friend, not my friend. And Tabby's like, no, he's our friend still. He's your friend too. I'm like, not from the last time we met up, so. But enough about him. Um, I he's a really neat guy, but you know, but I had so much fun at South Albany High School. Like like he and I are on good terms right now, and he's a really really sweet person. Like he's even better in person too. But so basically, the story behind this channel is gonna be, basically me singing covers of random songs I like, and definitely, definitely songs that are, songs that I like, my generation likes, and some of the songs that I'm probably not gonna sing are ones that I hate, because sometimes the songs in my generation suck ass. But enough about that. I'm just gonna get on with the program. Almost like how, that one part in Monty Python and the Holy Grail where it's all like, that one chick in that one castle's all like, yeah, so they told us that we should do this, but, they told us to cut this scene out, and everyone's like, get on with it, essentially. So I'm just gonna get on with it. So enjoy this song that I'm gonna be singing. I'm gonna be singing Titanium by David Guetta. So enjoy. You shouted out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, far away. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Cut me down, but it's you who'll have to fall. Ghost town and haunted love. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, far away. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. shoot me down, but I will fall. My entire machine gun, I got the ones we love. Stand hard as bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I will fall. My insides hang me. You shoot me down, but I will fall. My insides hang me. But I will fall. My insides hang me. You shoot me down, but I will fall. My insides hang me. My insides hang me. My insides hang me. Well, I never said that I was the best singer because I think I'm horrible at singing. Everyone's like, "Hun, stop! You're like on spaghetti. You're like, boy, you're good." But I tend to put myself down a lot, and my friends know that too. And they're like, "Hey, hun, you're better than you think." Like literally, they're like, "Hey, you should try out for one of the solos in choir." I'm like, "No, thank you." Like, but come on, I'm like, "No, thank you." So they stopped pushing me at that point. But I love them to bits and pieces because they're my friends and they've had my back for a long time, and I'm glad that I have them. I don't know where I'd be if I didn't have them because they're like my support system. Like, here's me at the top of this skyscraper right here. Like, I'm this part, and they're the foundation that holds it up together. So, they're just the foundation, my tiny little home. So, it's like, doop with a doop boop chew wop with a wing bang, wada bing bang, ooh ee, ooh ah ah, wing bang, wada bing bang. But they're the people that have had my backs for years and are still here. And I'm so glad that I have them because I love them and they're awesome. But you know, but I'm glad that I have them and I'm glad that I've met them because they're amazing, awesome people because they're amazing and they're weird as hell, like me. But so, if you liked this, leave a like. If you want to see more of this, leave suggestions in the comments below. And as always, please subscribe. I don't care who you are, but every subscription, well needed. Love you. And for suggestions, I do take. Please stop. So, if you don't like it, just tell me, But thank you guys so much. Love you.